You can join us for that.
Looking forward to that. Well, a local adaptation of Shakespeare's Julius Caesar in Singapore is drawing many comparisons to real-life politics. This production sees Shakespeare's political thriller brought to life against a backdrop of modern-day international relations and global current affairs, particularly the recent elections in neighboring Malaysia. Well, the play is also unusual as the lead role is being played by a woman who happens to be a well-known Malaysian thespian. She joins me now in the studio. She's a star of the Shakespeare play and Malaysian actor Julius Caesar Kukathas. Jo, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So tell us about the parallels between this modern-day staging of Shakespeare's Julius Caesar and the unfolding drama in Malaysian politics.
Well, I think Malaysian politics has always been quite Shakespearean in its scope, right? I think that there's a lot of parallels between Malaysian politics and Malaysian political culture and Shakespeare's England in many ways. It's a time of great treachery, a lot of political intrigue, and I think that it's never been a calm situation in Malaysia, not for many, many years. So it's always been very dramatic.
So, Jo, are there specific lines in Julius Caesar that would best describe what is happening right now in Malaysia?
Well, I think one of the lines from the character of Cassius, who's a revolutionary and an idealist, he tries to persuade Brutus to join the revolution, and he says to him, or she says to him in this case, the fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlings. And I think that in this particular case, the Malaysian people realized or decided that no matter what seems to be the system or what is ordained, that they must take mastery of their own fate.
What do you personally feel and your friends feel about this political environment that has changed Malaysia overnight?
I think we're euphoric. I mean, there's no other word for it, really. I think it's something which we've been wanting to have for a very long time. Many of my friends have been working very steadily towards this moment, so I think we feel happy and vindicated.
It's quite unique that Julius Caesar has gotten a modern makeover here in Singapore. What are the challenges that you face? Because everyone knows that the role of Julius Caesar is male, but now it has been transported and changed into a woman.
Well, I think it's very important that it's a woman, in fact, because I think we can't look at global leadership or leadership anymore by seeing only male characters. So I think the director's decision to cast Julius Caesar as a woman, I think, is quite fitting with how we are regarding women and the ascent of women in today's modern climate.
But this is not the first time, Jo, that you have played a male character. How do you change your mindset, the way your body movement and your overall sentiment towards the character?
Well, of course, I have played male characters before as male characters, meaning I've inhabited the body of a man. But in this particular case, I am not becoming a man. I mean, I'm playing Julius Caesar as a female leader. And so looking at the idea of power and leadership, but through the body and through the mindset of a woman, not as a man. And I think that's, for me, much more interesting in this particular instance. So
after Julius Caesar's, name a Shakespeare title and character you would like to play next?
That's a very good question, which I wasn't prepared for. There are so many that I would like to play. Prospero in The Tempest comes to mind, but also Caliban in The Tempest. I think both these characters really intrigue me. And also the clown in Lear is a character I've always wanted to play.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Julius Caesar Kukathas, thank you so much for joining us right here on Newsday.
Thank you.